Ooh, that was nasty. What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. This time, I'm gonna bring you guys something that even, like, I would say, to be totally honest with you, I didn't know it did. I was very, very, very unclear on certain things that go on the field, and I used to always wonder, like, why did this zone get beat? Why did this zone get beat? Why did this zone get beat? What happened right here? And I'll be totally honest with you, I finally started putting two and two together, and it started making sense to me more when I would do it. So, first, we're going to go over a cloud flat. In my mind, I felt that a cloud flat should actually take away all of this. To be totally, I'm an offensive guy. We all know I'm offensive. Like, without nanos, I wouldn't be shit. To be totally honest with you. So, let's take a look at what happens with this cloud flat now. Don't ask. I have no idea why I did that. So we're gonna do this right here. I'm gonna try to see what happens with a cloud flat. You see that right there? You see that right there? So we're gonna see what happens with the cloud flat when I do that, because 90% of the time that is what's going on in my head when I'm playing. Like, I'm expecting him to take all of that away. The only time he will legitimately take that away is if that's the only thing over there. Now, a lot of people are always wondering, like, why does that work like that? So let's try this. Now I put him in a, oh my god, I hate when that happens. I put him in an out route. So I'm gonna motion him out. No, I don't want you over there. I want you back over here. I don't think I can do it out this formation. So we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to see how this works out right here. So we're going to hike the ball. Now watch what happens. That depending on the route combination, a cloud flat may not cover everything over there. The only time a cloud flat actually will cover an out route on that side is if that's the only out route over there. So now we're looking at this play right here. So we're going to do it again. My guy's in a cloud flat, so I'm going to hike the ball. Guess what he does? He covers it this time. Go down. Now, a lot of people are looking at this, and that's why a lot of people wonder, why did he give that up? I remember I used to always wonder that, why did he give that up? Like, now, that cloud flat, depending on the principles of a cloud flat, you know, the principles of a cloud flat are basically, I really got to figure out which controller is which. Play this area right here. So within this area, all this right here, depending on what happens. So let's try a different route combination. We're going to try out route. We're going to try out route, smart route, out route, and that right there. So let's take a look at how that breaks down for me. What will he do? I keep on doing that. I don't know why I'm doing that. So we're basically going to take this guy. We're going to motion him over. We're going to put him in that type of route. Now, we also, as you see over there, we have that concept over there. Look at the route concept. C route and a flat route. So what will the cloud, before I do it, I want you guys to take a time and think about it. What will the cloud cover? The cloud flat. In the name, the cloud flat. So take a look at how this breaks down really quick. What does he cover? The deep route. Before anything else, he's gonna cover the deep route. The cloud flat will always cover the deep route. So now that we understand the cloud flat is always meant to cover deep, the deepest of the deep. That's what a cloud flat will do. So now we're going to take another look at that. I'm going to put him on a fly route. We're going to hike it. How far will he go back? He's still playing it, but he's in his lane. After 10 to 15 yards, the cloud flat stops playing the deep route. You see, now watch this again. The cloud flat only goes back so far. So take a look at this. It only goes back so far, but that's the principle of that cloud flat. Like you're seeing how certain routes change up what's going on over there. You notice that, right? So a cloud flat is basically meant to cover the deep route. So let's say right now, this guy comes out and he's constantly doing the same thing. Now, we changed the cloud to a hard flat. Now he's constantly doing the same thing. He's constantly going like, hey, I'm going to hit you with this out route and this route. Now what he's looking for is he knows for a fact you're in a cloud flat. So he knows he can get you over that edge over there. Now watch what happens. Even though you're starting to see how that works out. So let's try it again. And Larry Fitzgerald comes over and I really hate how they do that. I do so much. So now look at how this is set up. Alabama. We're going to hike the ball. What happens? He drifts away to the deeper route. So in order to catch people slipping, you can do certain concepts to change what a cloud flat does. Now, if you do come into this situation where you have these things, a lot of people would rather do something like this. And you see hard flat, hook curl right there. So can we put him in that curl to flat? The purple's on. So basically curl flat is basically something like if a guy does a curl route, you'll take away the curl before you take away the flat. A lot of people honestly believe that this can stop a flat route, but no, it won't. The purple zone will not stop a flat route. It will back you up right here, and you'll still get beat with the flat route. But with a combination of these two, you may be able to stop it. But let's take a look and see how this works out. The hard flat develops. You would have to pass lead that up, and I keep forgetting to take the clicker off of this guy. So let's go curl flat, as you see him right here. Now he's in a hard flat. This is one of the defenses that I love to use because it's already set up like that. And some of the plays, let me see. This is the hardest part about being in here doing this. Hook curl. Let me see, where is it at? What happened? Curl flat. Okay. Now you see how the curl flat is set up. So we're going to basically do an out route with him. And we have that guy right there. So let me get the button off of him. Now watch what happens. Look where he goes. Now they're both playing it. But unfortunately, people don't understand that in the old Madden, that route used to play, that purple used to play a lot of stuff, but it doesn't anymore. Like, it doesn't play the deep part of the field that people want it to play. It basically plays this little area right here. It doesn't play what people want. So when you put someone in a purple, you're playing this. A lot of people want purple routes to play this. It doesn't work like that. A purple route is only going right here. And the bad part is a purple route only covers this area right here. From this to this. I should have made double videos. That way I can get into it and explain it a little bit better. It would have made it a little bit easier to do. I'm still trying to catch on to this and see how it goes explanation wise. So this is basically what it covers. So you have this, and this. A curl route goes 1 to 10 yards. Do you get what I'm saying? A purple route will only cover the 1 to 10 yard area. A purple route will never cover this all way back here. These are better suited for clouds. Anything 10 yards and up, which will be your outside posts, are better suited for clouds. Clouds will definitely take that away. Not purple routes. If you believe a person is going to go to that outside marker, you need to put a cloud there. But you must also understand that if you put a cloud there and they bring a late developing route with the cloud over, it's going to bring that cloud down, which is what a lot of people like to do. Let me give you a little bit of a hint right here. So put him on the fly. Put him on the fly. And we're going to put him on that. So you see how this is set up, right? Now, we're going to go to a cloud. Now I want you to watch this. Boom. He hesitates. For some strange reason, even though that has nothing to do with him, he will still hesitate in that situation. Now let's do it again. Only this time, we're not going to put a route over there which can take his attention away. Everything plays, depending on who you're playing, a cloud flat and the zones, every zone in the game has double assignments, if that makes sense. Not one zone has one assignment, which is why, yes it is, hard flats. Hard flat, no it isn't. Okay, ignore that. Hard flats do have double assignments. So take a look at this again. Now we're going to do a cloud flat. Cloud flat. Now, watch how it sets up. What the heck is going on with that? I just have no idea why the defense is not. That's why I play with the elites, because I wanted to see like how. But anyway, if you pay attention right here, I want you to watch Jalen Ramsey. He keeps going back. He keeps bagging up. You see? He's going. He's following the play, then he turns. Normally that's a pick. That's a pick in a regular game. But unfortunately, when you do this, it's kind of hard to actually get into it. So I'm not even going to try to explain it. But there are route concepts in the game that help you break certain defenses. So let's say you come out. You have a cloud flat over there. Now you take him. Seam flat. Seam flat right here will basically take away the flat and the seam. The basic way it works is that everything has double assignments. So what's going to happen is you can probably take the seam flat out of the way and then attack him. So let's take a look at the seam flat. So we're going to do seam flat. What will he cover first? And I put him, how do you do that? Smoke screen. Now, take a look at this. We're going to hike the ball. His first assignment is the seam. So let's take a look at it. I really need to stop doing that. I really need to stop doing that. Like, I'm trying to show you guys everything, and I keep forgetting that if I'm clicked on the guy, he won't do the actual job. So, seam flat. So we're gonna send him on that. It basically matches you if you do something weird like that. Ah, again I did it. Seam flat. So now we see he's in the same flat. I'm gonna sit him right here, and I'm gonna send Fitzgerald through his zone. Now, here's what's going to happen. He may make a decision to choose. Now, we're going to basically come out and try to attack everything. We're going to basically say, okay, so the best logic in the game is that the zones actually have logic that lets them know someone else has their other assignment, and they can technically relieve themselves of that assignment. The cloud flat is having the seam flats assignment, so he may not drop to the flat. We're going to test that theory out right now. What does he do? Oh my God. He basically matches the seam flat. He matches the outside gap. So let's take another let's take another look at that. So what he does, he sits. The seam was covered, so he went to the flat. Like I said, the logic didn't play and it reacts so slow. So the logic doesn't really react. This is something that they said they were doing in the patch, but for some reason, like when the logic is supposed to take over, it doesn't, which is weird to me because they said it would start doing that. Hike the ball again. Even though he has the assignment, they still will attack the assignments with each other. I'm starting to notice that. That's really weird when you look at it. Hmm. Okay, I'm starting to see it now. I could break this up into different videos. I think I can. I'm starting to get the hang of how to do this. It would probably be better to do it like that though. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:27.
I could do a better job over the weekend though.